And we are back with another one. Today we got a Chevy Malibu 2017 push start. There's the button right there. This customer is getting an alarm and a remote start, which is this Prestige. Oh my god, this don't. There you go. Prestige. The controls that come with it, which is these. All right. And then in this car, you are going to require a module. This one, ALCA. This module is so that way the alarm, the system can read the chip, the key for this car in order for it to do the remote start. All right, and then here's the information. Got it? All right. So right here is your remote start system, which is the Prestige. In this case, we're only gonna need the 12 volts, the ignition, the parking lights, which is gonna be negative, and then ground from the remote system, from the remote starter. So that's it. And then down here is the module and all the wires that you need, which is the white, black, white, red, the yellow one, and all of these yellow, red, yellow, brown, red, brown, yellow, orange, and then the green, red. That's it. And I already got it wired up, prepped to get installed, which is all of this. My system is right there. Yeah, so in this case, you guys are gonna have to install it in the passenger side, because everything goes in the BCM, which is right here, again in the passenger side. Normally we install it in the driver's side, but there's no point of installing it in the driver's side if you're gonna have to run the wires this way. And I'm not gonna make these wires long just for it to reach here, when I could just send them this way, hook them up here, and that's it. All right, my antenna right there. I run it along this top piece, through here, all the way down to under here, and we are right here. That's the antenna. Again, my system, I'm gonna hook up everything up. And the good thing about the information is that the information gives you everything. So look, the BCM right there. You're gonna need the white plug, blue plug, green plug. The other ones you don't use. There's the white one, green one, the blue one, and the green one. The black, brown, and pink, and the other one we're not gonna use. We will though use that brown one, because in that brown one we have that horn wire, the klaxon, so that way the factory horn can go off with the system horn, the siren. That's optional if you guys want to install it, like hook it up. If not, it's not necessary, but we hook it up so that way it sounds a little bit more louder. All right, so let's get to it. First, whites, blue, green one. So let's go ahead and disconnect this white one. It's got little clips on top. Let's do the blue one, I guess. Goodness gracious, sheesh. I'm gonna have to let you guys down for a bit, because, oh, there you go. That's one. The white one, green one, and all that. So just to let you guys, just to show you guys real quick. All right, we got the white one, and then the white one, we're gonna need this 22, pin 22, which is the parking light. So just to be sure, parking light, we said it was the 22, the second one from the corner. We're gonna go back up to, let's see, Chevy Malibu right here. Chevy Malibu from 2016 to 23. Parking lights in the white plug, 26 pins. It's in the pin 22, like I said. It's a great one. So just to be on the safe side, make sure it's the right one. I don't want to just go be cutting wires, poking holes. So we said, let me just like, cause it's making everything blurry. So we said 22, going all the way down here. The second one from the bottom one. So let's go ahead and flip it over. And it's right there, guys. That one. The first one in the corner is brown. You can't really see it because it's dark in here. But right next to it, that one is gray. So that gray one you're gonna hook up to your parking light from the system. In the Prestige system, your parking light is this white one. But it all depends on what system you have. If you have a compustar, I believe your negative parking light is the green white. Yeah, green white, the thin one. Because if you hook up the green white, the thick one with the fuse, that's your positive on compustar. So we're gonna hook up this white one to that gray one for the parking light, and we're just gonna keep on going with every other wire that this information tells us. Parking light, con high, con low, the brake, everything. All right guys, we're back. We already went ahead and installed the whole system. I'll break it down real quick for you guys. The white plug, blue plug, and the green plug, like I said, this brown plug, we're only gonna grab one wire, which is your horn. I'll show you which one it is right now. But starting with this white plug, there was two wires, which was right here. Parking light, the con high and the con low. We already checked the parking lights. The con high and con low is always gonna be like twisted, and the con high is on the right side, which is pin 25. So like I said, right here, white plug, the right side. This light blue one is your con high, this white one is your con low, which is why I tapped into them. Blue one, white one. You see how it's twisted? It does that. It goes like that all the way, you know, to the back for the wires. Con high from your system, from your module, from your module, your con high is brown red, which I don't think you guys are gonna be able to see that well. Right there, you see brown red. Your con low, which is the white one from the car. And then from your module, it is the brown yellow right there. You see that little yellow, brown yellow right there. All right, so we're done with those. This blue one, we are gonna use, what was it? Two wires. One, which is the SWC one, which was, I believe, this gray one, this light gray one. Oh no, my bad, this green one. This green one right here. This green one right here. The one in the corner. this green one, and then the wire you're gonna hook up from your module is the orange one to this green one, which is right here in the corner, 22. We go back to here, blue plug, pin 22, your SWC. If we go back up, let's look for Chevy Malibu, right there. Chevy Malibu is the blue plug, 27 pins, 22 pin, green one. It's gonna be a green wire, which it was. And then the wire you're gonna hook up to that, like I said, is your orange one. All you gotta do is follow where it runs to. So boom boom all the way down to here, which is your orange one. Okay, then we're gonna do the same thing for the brake sense, pin 7, and your brake sense is gonna be your yellow one. So we set right here. This one right here. This isn't really working because of the lights, bro. Damn. Alright, this one, which is blue yellow. Not the first row, but the second row from the blue plug. Not the first row, like I said, the second row. 1, 2, 3. The blue yellow. We go back over here. Brake sense. 1, 2, 3. Pin 7. We go back up. I'm only showing you guys this so you guys know it's legit. I'm not just poking and hooking in any wires just like that without checking. Brake sense, pin 7, blue yellow. There you go, we're good. Blue yellow. Then we go to the green plug. Oh, but before we go to the green plug and the blue plug, we're gonna go ahead and hook up the positive. It doesn't tell you here, I mean the 12 volts, it doesn't tell you. All it says is to hook it up in the 12 volts. But we go to the other information, and it says right here 12 volts, brown red, to the blue plug. And then we go ahead and click on this. Shows you a picture exactly which one it is, which is that one right here, all the way on the right corner. And this is the blue yellow that we had just hooked up. Okay, so we go back over here to this blue one. Like they said, the one in the corner, not that corner, but the other side. And this one, which is your red brown, which again is your 12 volts. And I hooked it up red white from my system, from the Prestige, 12 volts. So we're done with those two plugs, and all that's left is the green and the brown one. And the green one, 2 wires. Which is the ignition and the immobilizer data, pin 2 and pin 6. So in the immobilizer data, you are gonna have to cut the wire on one end, the one that goes to the plug. You're gonna go ahead and hook up your white red. We follow this line to white red, and with that white red, you're gonna hook up your green red. And again, these two are gonna go towards the plug, the blue plug, and then your white black goes away from the plug. So look, white black, we follow up away from the plug. Towards the plug is the white red with the green red. Away from the plug, white black. Go back here, the green one, which is, where is it? Oh yeah, it's just this one. This one. It was the second pin. Right there is gonna be a green purple one. Okay. We ended up cutting it like I said. Towards the plug was the white red. There's the white red. And the green red, I had already hooked it up over here, so I don't have to worry about that. White red with the green red towards the plug, and away from the plug, this one right here. Okay. It's the same plug. Again, we just cut it. Same wire. The green purple, but like I said, away from the plug is the white black. White black with the green purple. White red, green purple towards the plug. And then we're also gonna need, which was the ignition, which was the second from the other side, which is this purple gray or violet gray. This one, it didn't say we have to cut, so we didn't cut it. This was your ignition, so we hooked up the blue one from the Prestige, because your blue one is ignition for this system, the Prestige. Okay, we're done with that. Right now I'm gonna go ahead and tape all of this up so everything's nice and neat. Then from this brown plug, like I said, we don't normally hook this up because the information didn't tell us we had to touch this brown plug. But only reason why I'm grabbing this brown plug is for the horn trigger, so that way his factory horn goes off and beeps as the with the system siren. So in this case, it didn't say anything about here and the information for the module, but in the other information for the car, it does, which is, where's it at? Right there. Brown trigger, horn trigger, brown white, which is your brown plug, pin 19, 26 pin plug, but it's in the pin 19, brown white. Brown plug, pin 19, but this plug is 26 pins. That's 21, that's 26, so we go back 21, 20, 19, which is this one, brown white, horn trigger. And then for your horn trigger is black white, and that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and again tape all of this up, hook everything back, program the module, and show you guys that it works. Alright guys, we're back, and like I said, I taped up everything right here, put zip ties so that way it's nice and neat. This white clear box is the shock sensor, so whenever the car feels the hits or if this is moved, it's gonna alert the alarm and the alarm is gonna go off. It's gonna alert the system and the system is gonna go off the alarm. And I ran my siren through here, and here you guys have a little boot. Move this, and this is your boot. You could run your wire through there, and that's my horn. So right now all that's left is to program the module, which is this little box. Right now it's flashing green one time, and that is in data mode. If you press that button once, it's gonna flash 2 times, and that's in standard hardwire. but it's not. We're not gonna do hardwire. We're gonna do data. So what we're gonna do next is press and hold it until that green button is solid. We got this button right here on the side, flashing once, press and hold it, stay solid. You can let go, turns off. Perfect. Now first step, take off the battery from the remote, which we had already done off camera. Oh damn. Take off this key, push in this button, and then the key slides off. Put a panel puller or a flat, pry this open, and then you should be able to take off this 2032 battery from the key fob. Then put it back together, and then step 2, close driver door and reopen driver door to wake up the data bus. So close, reopen. Step 3, push the start button. It should turn solid red. Turn this off so that way it's more easier for us to see the lights. There you go. That was one. Press and hold it. Let's see. No remote detected. There you go. Solid red. Solid red. And then next step is to turn it back off and it will flash green. Alright, so we press the button, it turns solid red. Press the button again to turn off and it should flash green. It flashed green, and now we gotta do is disconnect the thing, the module. We gotta disconnect the power last. So this is the module we gotta disconnect. Be careful you don't press any buttons. You don't press that programming button, it's still flashing, so that's good. Go ahead, disconnect all of these plugs and you disconnect the last one, the data one last. There we go. Then all that's left to do is hook it up back to the computer and do clone step 2. Let me get my programming. Hook this up right there. Then hook up this module up. Once that's done, we go back to here, continue extended program. All right, have it hooked up, clone, step 2, and then we wait for it to program the clone, the second step. Successful. I'll hook it back over there. Alright, we have that hooked back up. Do not press any buttons, connect that back up, and then after that we press the push start button, and it should turn on solid green for 2 seconds. After that you press the off button, and then you can go ahead and put the battery in, and you guys should be done. That's the last step. Okay, so first let's open the switch. It has to turn on green. There you go, green for 2 seconds. Once that turns off, turn off the car, and then you put the battery back in your control, and you guys are done. And one more thing, when you program it, it might not, the button might not work to open the switch, and you might get a message on the dash saying that it doesn't read the key. What you gotta do is stick this key in here in the middle console, right there around that corner, right there. That's where the key reader is. Once you leave that in there, it's gonna read the key, and it's gonna let you program it. Then press the button on the antenna 3 times. So open the switch, the button on the antenna 3 times, 1, 2, 3, is gonna beep. Turn off the switch, it's gonna beep. Open up the switch, it's gonna beep. Close the switch, and then again open the switch to go to feature bank 3. So again, open the switch, 1, 2, 3 on the antenna, close it, open it once, you're gonna be at bank 2. Close it, open it again, you're gonna be at bank 3. Once you're at bank 3, all you gotta do is press the button on the antenna 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and you're gonna be at the runtime. This, I normally program it to 20 minutes, so that way when your remote started, it stays on for 20 minutes. It normally comes programmed for 15 minutes. You could program it up to 60 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 45, up to an hour. But in reality, who does an hour of remote start? So yeah, press 3, you're gonna be in runtime. Press the lock to go up. Then once you finish programming that, remember you're still at 3, so all you gotta do is press 2 times on the button on the antenna to drop down to 5. So you were at 3, push 4, 5, you drop down to 5, and you gotta lock it 2 times, so it goes to data. Right now it's attack. Lock it 2 times, 1, 2. You're gonna hear the siren chirp 3 times, and then after that you're gonna drop down all the way down to 14. So you're at 5. Press the button 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Don't hold it, nothing, just press it. Once you're at 14, all you gotta do is press the lock to jump to presets. Once you're done with that, open and close the switch 2 times until you hear the siren chirp. You're gonna hear like a long chirp. You know that you exited the programming feature, so that way you don't accidentally program anything else. So let's go ahead and try it now. We did the lock. Bam, bam. We'll start. Press it 2 times. 1, 2. Oh yeah, I'm good, boy. There you go, see 20 minutes. Again, normally it comes pre-programmed to 15 minutes. You could program it to 20, 45, or up to 60 minutes, or just 5 or just 10. It's on for 20 minutes. Right now it's locked. I'll lock it. I'll lock. To turn it back off, press 2 times, just like how you remote started it. And it cuts off just like that. Or since it's push start, once you get close to the door, to the car, you open the door, it shuts off. That's the feature for the push starts. It turns off once you open the door. And then the trunk, press and hold the top button. Popped. And it's popped. And that's it. Congratulations. You just installed an alarm and remote starts on your 2016 to 2023 Chevy Malibu, whether it being push to start, or key. Where is it at? Right there. Chevy Malibu push to start automatic from 2016 to 2023. Now all we gotta do is zip tie this, make sure everything's holding right, and pull all of this back. All right, guys, we just finished pulling out the Malibu. So let's test it out one more time. Just to recap, your installation is gonna be right here. The BCM is gonna be located on the passenger side, on the left side of the panel, the kick panel. Your BCM. So let's go ahead and test it out. No, so what I did here is I didn't take out all of this. You know, I want it to be easy for you guys and not that as complicated. So all I did was move the mat, the rug, or whatever it is, pull it out, and had enough space to do my installation. As far as running the wires, again, all I did was run the antenna right here, all the way around. Under here, it's got a little panel, I guess. It's got 2 clips up here in front, and then one all the way in the back. Take that down, and then easier for you to run the wire and the installation. So let's go ahead and test it out one more time before we turn it into the customer. Lock, unlock, then remote starts. 1, 2. Keep in mind, there's a push start. That's how it's done. All right, I hope you guys found this entertaining, helpful, useful, and I hope you guys ended up installing your alarm and remote start and it's working. So hit that like button, subscribe. I appreciate you guys supporting me. I appreciate the thumbs up, the likes, and you guys want to see any more content on a specific vehicle, or installation on a specific vehicle, or for radio or sounds or another alarm, just leave a comment and I'll post it up as soon as another one comes in. All right, so as soon as you open this one, as soon as you open the door, the car turns off. All right, see you guys on the next one. Peace.